So we're back again with different thing in mind. Another run, another day. So today we're gonna learn about chemistry and the structure of atom and the introductions to atom. What people used to think about objects back then and what people are thinking about it now. So the first lesson will be about the primitive approach. What people back then, before Christ, used to think. So primitive approach, it all came down from Aristotle. He was a great philosopher and father of several things. So he said that everything is made up of 4 elements: fire, wind, water, and earth or soil. Everything is made up of these 4 elements. And people used to believe him, of course. And they used to believe that, yeah, people are made up of these 2 things. Humans are made of these 2 things and a hint of these 2 things. But mainly earth and water. So people back then used to believe in this theory. But at that time there was another philosopher. He was called the laughing philosopher. He was a laughing philosopher. And we all know his name. His name is Democritus. So Democritus told us, he gave a very logical approach to it. I'm sorry, I'm jumbling up words because I'm suffering from cold for a few days. Anywho, Democritus said that if we take a wooden log and if we break it down, we'll get smaller planks, wooden planks. And if we break down the wooden planks into further division, we'll get smaller planks and even sticks and even wooden dusts. So we all have seen this wooden dust in carpenter shop. And then he questioned them that what happens if we divide the wooden dusts even further? And he gave a theory that we'll get something which is indivisible. It is not divisible at all. And the Greek word of indivisible is atom. So he called those things atoms. But people didn't believe him back then. They believed in the theory of Aristotle. But Dalton, another philosopher and scientist, John Dalton, came in with some experiments and proved that certainly everything is made up of a smallest unit of thing, which is indivisible. And he also called them atoms by respecting Democritus. So he also proved that atoms is the smallest divisible thing. We cannot divide atoms further. But later on, it was discovered that atoms can be divided into further sections. It can be divided into proton, neutron, and electron. So this is our lecture right now, the primitive approach to atoms. And the next lecture we'll find out how people found protons, electrons, and neutrons. So till then, stay tuned and stay great.